Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. You're watching I Allegedly, and I've got a good one for you today because here comes the bad news. And please, take a second, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. And today we have a sponsor, Patriot Gold Group. Think about this, guys. The bad news. Dr. Marvin, out of Florida, sends me all these fantastic stories from around the country. But the latest, I'm going to start with this bit of bad news first, is that there was a hurricane. You guys may have heard that. Then there was another one. Then there was another one. Well, what you're seeing is that Citizens Insurance is not paying people on their insurance. Wow, is that from Hurricane Helene? No, Hurricane Debbie. Hurricane Debbie, Dan. D-E-B-B-Y. Hurricane Debbie was in August of this year. 51% of the claims right now are not being paid. I'm telling you guys, you have to do yourself a favor right now when it comes to the shenanigans of this. Protect yourself, prepare. You know, you need food, water, personal protection, things like that in your house prior to any potential disaster or any onslaught of anything that could go down in the future. But one thing you also need to do is you need to document everything that you have in your house. I had the greatest baseball card collection and it's insured. I had this. Well, then it got washed away. I had classic this. I had this. You know, my TVs were worth $18,000. How do you know that? Do you have any photos? Do you have any video of it? It takes minutes to do this, guys. I have told so many friends to do this and they're like, wow, thank you very much, because if you ever get robbed, if you ever have a hurricane, and here's the shenanigans with this, is that these deceptive, horrible people, insert profanity here, that's where you put it. These degenerates that are denying these poor people's claims are from not the last two hurricanes, but the one before that. So, hey, listen, the storm damage, caused some flooding and you don't have flood insurance. Well, what the heck was the hurricane? So here's the thing. People get an earthquake happening here in California, then a gas line ruptures and the house burns down. We don't cover you for that. There's always a twist to it. But when you want to fight these people, and like Dr. Marvin said, he had to file a lawsuit for a claim that he had with his roof. And it took him all the way to the bitter end, to the week before they were going to start trial, for them to settle it and agree to pay the claim. Think about that. Your time, your effort, your money, your energy, everything is because of this. Because they're not going to pay this. It's terrible, absolutely awful that they're doing this to people. But you haven't seen anything yet. We've heard Citizens Insurance is going to leave Florida anyways, and they're the insurance company set up to combat this. So by the way, I'm at that Veterans Park that everybody wanted me to go to and come back to. They hate the birds here so much that they installed all these glittery things that light up, and do not feed the birds. We know what you're here for. Okay, so feed's in the car, guys. Let's put it that way. So this is terrible, guys. You haven't seen anything yet with Hurricane Helene, Milton, everything. Now, the other thing is Sherry's Restaurant. Sherry's Restaurant just closed all their Oregon branches, and they were one of those 24-hour parasol-style restaurants that had, parasol locations. They had all these different types of pies, and at their peak, they had over 950 restaurants. No, done, finished, leaving Oregon. Once again, I spoke to a restaurant owner yesterday who just gave me the greatest, lowdown on everything, and that was, Dan, my restaurant's packed. People are not spending the money that they spent a year ago and 2 years ago and definitely 3 years ago. They're spending less money right now. Food costs have gone through the roof. The employee costs have gone through the roof. The insurance, everything that takes to run my roof. So if I'm off 10 or 15%, I am absolutely losing money right now. And that's the problem with this, is that it's just gotten completely out of control to where it's very, very difficult to make money. So you have all these different places that are being affected by this. The insurance companies are not paying these claims. I'm telling you this right now. Don't assume, hey, my agent's a good guy. Your agent, Chet, may be the greatest guy in the world, but he's not writing the check for you. He's not. It's going to go to a committee, or it's going to go to the underwriters whose job is to not pay you. And to hear this from Dr. Marvin, it's disgusting. When you have people that have been completely turned upside down from 3 hurricanes ago, you haven't seen anything yet, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know what you think about this. There's a lot more to cover in this video. Let's talk about our sponsor, Patriot Gold Group. The real winner in this election season is already gold and silver. Gold and silver, the best performing asset class of 2024. Gold is at an all-time high. Silver is up 40% this year. The best place to get your hands on some silver is Patriot Gold Group. Call them today, 888-330-1431. Things are not going to get better right now. Remember the inflation tsunami of 2022 and how it just took over everything? Well, inflation's coming back right now, guys, and the Fed cannot raise interest rates. They're going to lower interest rates, which is going to be a tailwind for gold and silver. Get your hands on this asset class today. Contact them. IRAs, 401ks, the best customer service. Call them today. 888-330-1431. You do not want to miss out on this. Please contact them today. But, think about this. Nothing that they do is going to fix the problems that we have. The instability of our national debt is only increasing. In the 70s, our national debt was 35% of our gross domestic product. Now it's 120%. We're out of control. Contact Patriot Gold today. Get yourself some precious metals. 888-330-1431. Let them know that I allegedly sent you. Contact them today. Here's a couple food things for you. Coca-Cola is recalling a zero sugar lemonade. And it's a Minute Maid lemonade that had zero sugar, supposedly. 13,000 cases are being recalled because it has sugar in it. That's why it tastes so good this time. Oh my gosh, I couldn't figure out why it tasted so good. Anyways, zero sugar got that taste in it afterwards. Well, this stuff, they recalled it because it had sugar, and some people can get real sick. The other thing is waffles. One thing that you have with food preparation companies is there's a frozen waffle company, Treehouse Waffles, that makes waffles under a bunch of different brands. So, I always get a kick out of, you got to buy the expensive ones. No, you don't necessarily, because it's made by the same company. Well, remember this word, listeria, when it comes to Boar's Head? They have a listeria outbreak in some of the frozen waffles that are out there right now, and they're recalling it from Walmart and other retailers right now. This is horrible, guys. You're going to see this more and more. Have you noticed that? That it's like the Listeria Festival lately. And you're seeing all these different foods that are being affected by this, and over and over and over again. So now it's, lovely frozen waffles. What's next, guys? What's next? So, number 1 rated restaurant when it comes to customer service, food quality, Chick-fil-A. Again, 2 years in a row. But Chick-fil-A, here's one thing they took off the survey was pricing. Okay? Because everybody's biggest complaint about Chick-fil-A is how expensive everything. Everything's through the frickin' roof right now. Chicken sandwiches for $9. I mean, it's nuts, guys. And if don't, again, I could show you a video I made of Guy Fieri's place at Caesar's Palace, which was insane. But again, that's what people's gripe is that it's the price of the food. Nothing's going down, guys. You're going to see nothing that's a deal right now. And I don't know what fast food is a good value right now. Okay, quality, Chick-fil-A is great. I love the fruit cups, but you know what's sick, guys? You add the fruit cup, and it can be $4, $5 to add that fruit cup. It's too expensive, guys. And that's what people are complaining about as well. Okay, I don't know if you can see all the... You got a bunch of turtles over there. You got the herons. Very cool place. But let me know what you think about all this stuff, guys. Be careful. Pay attention to things like this and get rid of it. Take it back, get your money back if you bought any of these products ever. I'm going to finish this video with these last few stories. And I get a kick out of rich people and what they do. There is a wellness company that will give you IVs of crazy stuff for your health, for your mental health and your mental well-being. You can take bullfrog venom, okay, from the Amazon. It will get you in the right state of mind. Okay, psycho, okay? But people spend up to $10,000 for this. And the title of it was For the Extreme and the Extremely Wealthy. Imagine having that much money that you're putting bullfrog venom, you know, through an IV. Look at the size of this turtle over here, guys. See that thing? That thing's huge. The next thing is Waymo, okay? Waymo is the driverless car company, kind of like Uber, but they have no drivers in Arizona. Parents, against the app's policy, are walking up to the cars and putting their kids in them to take them to school right now, which is against the rules. You're not supposed to do that. Think about this. I got a kick out of this. My late girlfriend who passed away, we thought she was going to die, and we sent an Uber over for my son, and the Uber driver, when they found out, how old are you? My son, 17. I can't pick you up. Canceled the ride, gave me a 1-star rating, and left and said, I'm not giving your dad his money back. He should know the rules that you're not allowed to do this. My stepmom's about to die is what he told the guys. I don't care, okay? So I had a little issue with Uber there. But still, we'll give you the money back, but we're not getting rid of the 1-star rating, which I just thought was such a great, fantastic customer service. Final story. Again, Walmart. Walmart has a prescription delivery service, and now you're going to be able to get your prescriptions as fast as 30 minutes, okay? I could use some Percocet for my shoulder. Stat. Get over here, okay? It's crazy. Now, it used to be when you order a prescription from Walmart, it would take 3 to 5 days. Now we're going to get it to you in as quick as 30 minutes. No overnight delivery for $15. It's going to be free delivery for your prescription drugs. Is that insane? But, you know, this goes along with their food delivery and all the different services that they have. But now, I'm telling you guys, the world is not set up like this. I ordered this thing 48 minutes ago. You're going to see insanity with this. You just can't say, we'll have it to you in a couple hours. That's not good enough right now. No. I need to have my drugs in 30 minutes or else. I normally take my pill at 7 o'clock and I don't have any, you know. Telling you, psychos. This is going to, you know, in the corporate race to be number one and to beat Amazon, Walmart's doing this right now. So I think it's a ridiculous idea. And again, you're going to see the crazies come out of this. It goes to the food delivery. It goes to everything else. Love when you share stories with me. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Take a look at our sponsor. Gold's taken off, guys. And it's going to continue. Hello@iallegedly.com is the email address. Onward and upward, guys. I will see you guys very soon.